on in. So today in our tech training, so as always, just a little reminder, we have our trainings on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m., except for the Wednesdays where we have our team huddle, which was this week. Then we don't have a meeting on Wednesday. And then we have a training on Thursday at 4 o'clock. I try to incorporate into the Thursday training some tech training of what we've talked about in the other trainings. So today we are diving into OneDesign and the Print Center, which is part of OneDesign, in our Realty One login. So you can set up, if you haven't yet, as somebody in the office, because this is, oh, my camera's covered, I've been told. I'm a black dot. All right. So in your one login, you can set it up so your browser pulls it up just by clicking the little thing, and then it takes you to your one login. If you're not set up that way, ask Carly in the office, because that's outside of my expertise how I even got that far. So, but that being said, we're going to dive into both the OneDesign Creative Studio and the Print Center. Just want to show you guys how to kind of navigate that and some little cool features that it has. So when you go to your one login, right here is my frequents page. So if you're not seeing the OneDesign or the Print Center on there, if you scroll on over to your apps, it'll be in there, and you can even search it by like design, and then it'll pull those both up. So that's one way to get into that area. I am mostly watching the chat box. So if you have something to say, feel free to throw it in that chat box, or feel free to just unmute yourself, interrupt me and say, hey, I've got a question. Totally okay. Or, hey, can you do that again? Since we're going through the tech training, if you need me to repeat something. So we're going to open up our OneDesign Creative Studio. That's where we're going to start first. And this is a great place to go to create design materials for your social media posts. It's got templates in here already set up for that, just listed, just sold. Door hangers are in here, and I'll walk you through the whole process. You can actually send it over and have them print it and mail it to you. It's like $1 a door hanger for the door hanger, so it's not super expensive. You can mail out flyers for like, I think it was like 88 cents a postcard to go out if you send them, if you do the mini postcards, which goes out first class, and it'll be even cheaper to send them out standard mail. So anyways, when you log in here, if you have any saved designs, it logs them here, which is really cool, because what this allows you to do is, like, if you've created a just listed postcard or just listed social media post, keep in mind, we've talked about in the past, right? Consistency in our designs, using the same logo, the same design, the same look. So every time you do a just listed posting to your social media, you may want it to look exactly the same, just change the property details. Super easy to just come in here, select that, go in there and edit it, put a new listing in there. So it saves them all to your center. You can also create folders. So you could create, you know, like listings folder, you could create a social media folder, you could create a farm folder. So it's got some good features that way, where you can just create folders and then add things into those folders. If you don't have anything here, don't fret. It's just because you haven't made anything and saved anything. As you scroll down on the left-hand side, you'll see that there are most popular templates, right? It'll load those up. It looks like some open houses, some just sold, opportunity awaits, right? Let's find your dream home. So it's got lots of cool things in there. You can favorite the templates, and it'll put it into your favorites folder. Or if you want to go back to My Designs, you just go up to the top and click My Designs, and that'll take you to anything you've edited and saved in the past. When you scroll down, you'll see they've got branding. Yours may have a couple less options than me, but I think you should be good, right? Let me help you make your move easy with Move Easy. So, right. So it's got some congrats to the new homeowners, right? So just some really cool little things that it's got there. It also has holiday posts. So right here, we're under the digital template. So that means it's all for your social media posting. You'll find in here holiday posts, right? Spring forward, Happy New Year. You're like, oh man, I didn't have to create that from scratch. No, it's already done for you. Super simple. Merry Christmas, right? New Year's. So, and these will be updated as the holidays progress. Okay. They also have listing marketing for your digital designs, where you can go in there and choose just listed, just sold, open house posts. It's got all sorts of cool things in here, depending on what look you're going for. Again, I would select one and kind of keep that same design flowing throughout. So like this coming soon and this just listed are kind of similar in look, or you've got this just listed. You can also probably go in there and edit the listed, so it could be coming soon. So you could make it the same one. You've also got in here market updates. So if you're keeping your social media followers up to date of what's going on in the market, they have some nice templates in here that help you do that in a super simple method. Just choose the one that you like the most. And then if you need your Facebook banners or anything, it has those as well that you can go in there and edit. So let's go over to the listing marketing, just so I can show you how to pull it all together. So this is going to be a social media post. So you would go in there and select the one that you like. Oh, I kind of like this one right here. So I'm going to select this just listed one. It'll blow it up so I can see it a little better. And then we're going to hit create design. Okay, because we're marketing a listing, it's going to ask you to select that listing. So you can search for any listing in the MLS here. In fact, you can search for listings across the country here. So if I plug in, I don't have any specific VACAVILV, I can't spell. If I search Vacaville, California, here it pulls up listings in Vacaville, California. I'm going to pull up this Cricket Trail Road. That one sounds exciting. It's going to pull over all the details from that listing. So it pulls over the description, the price, the MLS number, square footage, right? Bedrooms, bathrooms, who the agent is that has that property listed, happens to be Kim in our office. And then you could add a headline here that it would help to pull over. So you could say, have you been dreaming of country living? Okay, so we put it in a little timeline or a little thing there. It didn't like something, I'm not sure what, but we're just going to move on. Okay, so we've got listing details here. Here we can select, hey, what photos do you like, right? So it allows you to select photos. So, you know, on this one here, we're just going to have one photo. So I could come down here and be like, man, what is the selling feature of the house and what do I want to highlight on this? I'm thinking that maybe it might be a good idea to highlight, I don't know, let's go with an overview. Okay, so once we've got that, and you can select all the photos if you want to pull them all over because you can't make a decision. You could select, you know, we just click on the photos to select and click to unselect. So you can select multiple photos. Once you're done, you just have to click this little button here that says, please confirm this is your listing or you've written permission to use this property and its content for marketing by checking the box on the left. Keep in mind that if it is a Realty One listing, everybody in our office has permission to market that listing. However, that being said, it's still good etiquette to reach out to the listing agent and ask them and make sure that, hey, yeah, we're okay with you posting it on your social media. Most, if not all of our agents should be okay with that. If it is a listing outside, maybe outside our brokerage, so maybe you're doing a farm and you want to post about the new listing on your farm page that you created or group, right? Where you're adding people in from your farm and it's somebody else's listing, you want to reach out to that agent. Via text would be great because you really want it in writing that they allowed you to market their property and just say, hey, I just wanted to, I saw you have a new listing, come on over on, you know, Cricket Trail. Do you mind if I share that listing on my social media? And they're gonna be like, yeah, great. I've had a few agents that are like, no, we don't want you to do that. I'm like, why? Why would you not want help selling the property? But okay. So most agents are gonna be like, yeah, cool, go ahead. And then you have permission to do that. I like text because then it's in writing. Okay, you should have written permission to share that listing. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to hit create. And we're going to hit create design. Oh, here it's going to give you some warnings. My description character count has surpassed the amount that will properly fit and most likely bleed into your design. Please shorten text and continue your customization for text formatting in the designer. If you click fix, it's going to take you back here so you can go back into the description and you can fix that. Here it says I have 957 out of 500 characters. So you can go in there and edit that to bring it down to 500. Or you can go in there and hit, hold on, I keep getting stuck on the pictures, hit create. And ignore the warning and just hit create design. Okay, for the speed of the process today, I'm not going to write the description. So I'm just going to throw it in there to this post. Here we have just listed 4117 Cricket Trail Road, Vacaville, California.
Amy, when I hit create, mine came up with a QR code generator.
So there is a QR code generator on there. So are you?
No, it said where you said fix whatever or create. I hit create, and that's what came up on mine is QR code generator.
Interesting. So it may be one of your settings.
Okay.
But that would be a good place to put like your website on there. So you could go to your website and copy that link and put that in the URL and then hit generate code, and it will generate that QR code for you. So they do have a QR code generator in there.
Copy. Thank you.
Yep. Generally, when it opens up, it's going to open up to your media page. I'm not sure why it jumped to the QR code unless somewhere in the settings, it's got a setting that you always want a QR code on your stuff. From here, you can click on any of these boxes to edit them, right? So we could edit what that is. It doesn't have the price on here, which seems weird to me. Seems like I would want the price. So if I wanted to add the price, you could just go into the text here on the left-hand side. We're going to put in the text. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like
I think it was 1.35.
135. Okay, if you want it bold, italic, underline, we could do that here. And then you're going to hit add text. It's going to add that on there. You can just click and drag them along. If you notice, it works a lot like Canva. If you've ever dealt with Canva, as you move it around, it's going to show you, hey, that's centered. That's in line with, now the side's centered, right? So however you want to line that up. And then to edit that, up here is where we could change that bold, italic, underline, right? If we wanted to change the color because it's black and it blends in, we just hit the little color wheel when we have the text box selected. And here we could make it gold if we wanted to. I could be like, oh, I don't like that bold. So let's take that off. And then maybe you want to change the font because the font's ugly. So maybe we want it to be fancy or look like I wrote it on there. So super easy to add elements to this. If we want to change out the photo, I just click on the photo. I'm going to come down here to right here is the media that I uploaded. So under media, just scroll to the bottom. It has logos and different things, logo, library, design, assets, right? And then down here, it has the property information. So I'm going to click on this. Any of those photos that I selected in that last screen are going to show up right here. We just click to add that photo, and now it's replaced the original photo with the listing photo. Okay, it's got my little logo up here in the corner.
Wait. Can you do that again? Because mine just went like in the middle.
Yeah, so I clicked, let's hit back. Let me switch it with something else. So I clicked on the photo itself and then clicked on the photo. And then it replaces that photo. So you got to click on the photo first.
I got it.
You want to replace. Yep. Now you've got a big my face on there. Super exciting. All right. Back. There we go. Okay. If there's anything you wanted taken off, you could just click on it. Up here, it gives you that delete option here for remove. You could hit delete. It's got other options for like format, gradient, right? So we can change anything on this postcard. Once we have it completed, we just come up here to our download, file type PNG, and hit download. It's going to download it to your computer so you can share it to your social media page. Super simple, super easy to go in there and edit things, change them up. Okay, now I've got that just listed. And it looks just like that. So that's what we would upload to our social media. Now, if I go back to my OneDesign, if we save it here, save successfully. If we want to change the name, you could change it here, just listed Cricket. Right. All right, and then if we go back to our design studio from the beginning. Got it. You'll see now that that just listed Cricut is right here on that home page. So the next time I have a listing, it'd be really easy to come hit edit. We'd pull it up. You'd come over here to property search. You'd plug in a new property. Let's do this one. We're going to pull in new information here. I'm going to select my photo. I'm going to hit confirm. I'm going to hit apply. And now I'm going to click this photo, go over to the bottom of the media, select the listing, and then select that photo. And now it's switched out that photo. It's already updated the information here with the address, and that's just listed. I would just need to update the price. Okay, once done, again, what?
Does that, when you pulled up the addresses, does it have the office's listings first? Because is this an office listing too?
I think this one is. I think this one is.
I think that's the one they needed an open house. Christian Road.
Yeah,
That's for office too.
yeah. So it may list our office first. I haven't paid that close attention to that. I just keep plugging in Vacaville and selecting
the address. The address looked familiar because I think they needed like an open house for that one. So yeah. I'm like, oh, that's a few of them in a row that are it's right there.
That are ours. So yeah, so there you go. So super easy, right? And then we can just save that. Now when we go back, this one's the new just listed. So it's really easy. Just every time you've got a new listing, pull it up, throw it in there. Now you've got your stuff ready to go. So you can create your little designs that way. So that was for digital templates. Down here a little further, we have print templates, right? We've got door hangers, flyers, postcards. So maybe you want to make like a door hanger for open houses. We could click on that. Here it shows us the different templates that are available depending on what you want. And remember too, like don't get too attached to like if it says just sold. If you're like, man, I really like that look for like my open house one, it's all right. We can change it up. So let's select this one, hit create design. Right, so we've got that in there. Now we can go in and go images, text. Oh, it doesn't let us pull over the listing this way. It's all right though. That's so sad. So we could upload an image. So if you had the listing images, you could go save them, upload them. Here, it would give you the option to upload those. Giving us the progress bar, and we should be able to, like if I wanted to switch that one out here with this image, I've clicked on this image. Once that one's done uploading, which we are good, and click on it, it should swap out that photo. It's angry at me because I'm moving faster than it is. There we go. It just swaps out the photo. So see, if you click on the photo, it just swaps it right out. If we wanted this to say, oh, we can't change this just sold, so it's stuck with just sold. So you would need to choose a different one or do a blank one. I was hoping we could change this just sold, but you can't. But here you could put in the property address, you could put in, you know, all the details for it, or maybe you're going to do a market update. Once you've done it once, then it's good to go. Now, let's say that we finished our design here on our door hanger. Oh, there's a backside too, so you can add a page, which would then allow you to add a back page to it. Okay, where we can add photos or different things as well.
Maybe you can add another circle, like a picture on top of the just sold part too, and then maybe just add writing. You could maybe. You could change the layer. So right here, see these little arrows? If we wanted to bring that to the front. Oops, hold on. Do I have the, if we wanted to bring this to the front,
No, it's very angry at me today.
It doesn't allow you to add another picture and then just put it on top?
And let's try that. Oh, hold on. I had that picture selected. All right. I don't know why it won't let me bring that one to the front though. So it's got that. You could add another photo. There's probably some way. Oh, here, hold on. Transform. You could rotate it. Align. So you can do some things there. So you could add something or just find a different one that you liked a little bit better that accomplishes your goal, or start all over from scratch. If you were going to do something, you can do that as well. Okay. You could add a front and a back. Once you've created your design in here, the other option that you can do too, just so you know, is if it's, if you're having issues with functionality or whatever in here, is you can create it in Canva and then you can upload the whole thing as well. So just a couple of ideas there that you could do. But once you're done, you're going to go to print with Express Docs right here on the top. Suggestions. We're just going to hit continue. It's going to spell check your work for you. Super handy. Express Docs is the place that prints them. And they have a couple of really cool features, which we'll get into here in a little bit as well. But I'm just going to walk you through this ordering process. There's that. All right. So over here, it has the order name. I think you could probably, change that. Open house door hanger. Cricket. I think it was IT. No, it was ET. All right. We want them shipped to us. And if you order 25, it's like $36.75. So maybe we want like 50 of them, right? 41 bucks. Not super expensive. Here's where you can select the sides, the front and the back. If you want gloss coating on it versus none, then you would select that. It adds 10 cents per side for the gloss coating. You can download the PDF for free, but as you can see, not super expensive here for that door hanger, right? Like 50, it's less than $1 a door hanger. If you go to proceed to checkout, you can get the printing or the mailing cost here. So it's, because it did it as 2. So it's only doing, let's see, front. I feel like the last one, it gave me a hit. Okay. Hold on. We're going to go back to edits. Okay, here. I'm not sure. Oh, I know why. Because I already had one in my cart from earlier that I was messing with. So here is the one that I selected earlier. It had a front and a back for coming soon. That's why I was like, why did it just double my price? So if I wanted 50, gloss coating, select both sides, hit proceed to checkout. If you've already got something in your cart, it's going to make you confused, but here we go. We've got 51 bucks for 50 copies front and back, $5 in shipping and $3.76 in sales tax. So I can get 50 front and back door hangers for $59.76. Once you hit agree, you could hit checkout. Make sure you put where you want it shipped to, how you want it shipped out. Its estimated arrival, if I order it today, is going to be the 23rd through the 25th. So it takes about 10 days. You also have shipping edit options here. So you could bump it up for FedEx 2 days where it would arrive by the 20th. Standard overnight, right? So you could bump it up a little bit. it's allowing time for printing, just so you know. If you're like, Amy, that's not 2 days out, that's all right. It's talking about 2 days after it's done printing. So it all depends on how fast they print it. So it's giving you that lead time. If I haven't ordered anything through here, so I don't know how fast they actually print it, but usually they tell you a little bit of a buffer zone. So I haven't tried yet though. Okay, you can add your card on file and then it would allow you to check out. Any questions about how to move through that program to get yourself to a part where you can order it?
Nope, very easy. Thank you.
Okay. If we went back to the OneDesign and did a postcard, it's a very similar process. So I'm going to pull up, no, I don't think I had a postcard yet. So we're going to scroll down here. We want one postcard. Here they give you 2 different sizes, well, 3 different sizes. These small postcards, these 5.5 by 4.25, have to go out first class mail versus standard mail. The difference is with standard mail, it could take like 21 days to ship it out, or for it to be delivered once it ships out. So if you've got something that's not in a hurry, you can save some money by sending it out standard mail. My experience is that standard mail still comes out pretty quick, much quicker than 21 days, unless you're going to ship it out around like the holidays when the mail office is pretty busy. But the other sizes you can send out standard. This small size, you would just, the only option is first class. So you can decide what size postcard you want to go out. And it'll sort that way. So if we're looking for an 8.5 by 5.5, they've got lots of different postcards. So we're going to hit select design. Here, it allows you to search for those properties again. Now I'm just curious. My guess is because I think, well, let's try Windsor. You could put in a headline. Welcome home. Some of these use the headline, some of them do not. Again, this is over 500 characters, so you may want to edit that down to stay within 500 characters and just double check the information is correct. This one's only got 1 photo. We're going to select that, hit confirm, and then hit create design. I don't care about your warnings. It's working on it. So here, if we scroll, we have the back of the postcard and the front of the postcard. Welcome to paradise, hidden beachfront oasis. So I can just click on that to change it if I wanted to. Right, you could upload, and you should upload or change out this one logo with the one fox. So just remember, it should always have the fox on it for our first point of contact. But you could leave it one there and just make sure it's listed on the back, but it'd be better off to make sure you have your logo here that has the fox on it. Update the back. Here's where it's cutting off that text from the description, but it's got more details about the property. Let's talk, contact me today, right? So once we've got that all perfect and how we want it, we just come right in here to that print with Express Docs again. Small font size detected, may be too difficult to read. So you can either hit cancel and go fix the font size or hit continue. These fields need to be edited, double check. I'm going to ignore and continue, but it gives you the option to fix those. So, right, it tries to catch all your errors for you. Low resolution images, I'm not worried. I'm going to hit ignore and continue. It doesn't like my last name, so it's spell checking my last name. I'm just going to hit continue. That would be the option to go in there and fix it. And then it's going to pull up that same Express Docs where we can preview it and get it ordered. And this, with a postcard, allows you to send it out to a mailing list. So if we were sending out like a just listed or a just sold postcard, we didn't want to hand deliver them. We wanted them to go out in people's mailboxes. This gives you the option to be able to do that. I'm not going to freak out when I get to the cart because there's already something there. So here we can have it mailed out, either first class or standard mail, right? It's going to arrive in, delivery time is 3 to 5 days. Delivery time for standard mail is 5 to 15 days. So you can choose here what you want. You can look at the pricing table. So it always tells you up front, like, hey, if we want first class mail and we're going to order, 50 to 99 of them, it's 96 cents a postcard for it to be printed and mailed out. If we were going to go standard mail and we wanted 50, those are going to be 87 here for premium cardstock, or you got your EDDM Elite, which is 81 cents. If you're having it shipped out, then you're at 54 cents per postcard. So I'm not sure exactly what the option is for ship. But there you go. Okay. Mail, standard, first class. We're going to go first class. Here's where you can choose your cardstock, right? Do you want gloss coating on it? Do you want it matte, right? Do you want a postal product, which is going to be more expensive, or a soft touch postal product, right? So you can enhance probably the thickness and the quality of it there by adding additional cost to it. You're going to select the sides. I'm not sure why it's not letting me select both. This area must remain blank. It could be because it's not blank, although it should be. Oh, I wonder if, there we go. You have to go with a postal product to mail, well, to have the back side. Gloss coating only allows you to select the front, not the back. And your postal product allows you to go both front and back side. And then we're going to go to distribution options, right? So we've selected our options there. And now we're going to go to distribution options. Here is where we can go mail or ship, first class or standard. Here's where you could select, create address lists, right? So if we select that, we can upload a list. We can do radius, a street, demographics, or EDDM saturation. So if we go to a radius list, we would plug in the address. Oh, does anybody remember what that address was? We're gonna go back, hold on. 854 Windsor Court. 854 Windsor Court. I think that's 95688. We'll find out. 50. Search. There we go. So it searches surrounding that. And it's pulling, here's the houses that it's pulling, total streets and total addresses it's going to send it out to are 50. You can hit view all addresses. So you could unselect some if you wanted to, right? If we didn't want it to go to those two for whatever reason, you could do that there and then hit next. Do you want to use owner name, replace name, add resident or occupant or homeowner, right? So if you did use owner name here, right, it would use whoever was on record as the owner name. This one's going to use the owner name and then add or resident or occupant or homeowner.
That's really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I agree. And then create. There you go. It's all set to go out. There's 48 of them going out for $68.16.
Wowzer.
Wowzer, right? Who knew?
That's so much easier than having to go get the stamps, go get the paper. I mean, I know like some of those are nice too, but like postcard looks nice on its own, and then that's shipping and then printing and everything and already having the address. Like
Yes.
That's really
That's pretty cool.
If you want a sample card, make sure you have this little button selected and make sure you have your address put in here. So it'll send you a sample so you know when it's been delivered. And then you can schedule for future fulfillment date as well. So, right, this item's scheduled for 1/13, select a different date. or schedule a later date. So maybe if we have one in contract that's moving towards closing, we don't want those just sold postcards to go out quite yet. We want them to go out once it has actually closed and our close of escrow date is set for, you know, February 1st. We could come in here and select a future mailing date so that it's all set and ready to go. Okay, super simple.
Love it.
Okay. So there's that. Okay, so those are a couple of options that you have through the OneDesign Creative Studio, postcards, door hangers. It's got lots of other stuff in here too that you can mess with as far as, and then you can also download the PDFs of these and print them off yourself. So you don't have to send them for shipping, but it gives you that option to do so. You could order postcards for your farm through here. You know, you've got market updates for templates. If we went into postcards, hit browse all, right? So it's got, I mean, possibilities are endless down here. So you've got lots of options there. So fun things. If you get stuck on something, if you click on the Knowledge Center, it pulls up like introduction, how to add shapes, right? So we probably could have gone in there and figured out how to add shapes to that one to make that picture a circle instead of a square, how to add text boxes, change background color. So all that's in that Knowledge Center. So that's kind of how you navigate the Creative Studio. Super simple and easy. Okay, here's the digital templates, branding. So all sorts of fun things. Oh, you also have in your print, you've got the business cards. So you can go in there and create your own business cards. Right, lots of options there. Super easy. All right, so in addition to that, there's some really cool things that Express Doc has to offer us. So when you come into your login information, you have the Creative Studio, you also have the Print Center. So this is the expedited process to get to that Express Docs Print Center. It's called Print Center OneDesign. So if we pull that up and wait patiently, here it's got some cool things as well. So this is all still part of the OneDesign. Here's where you could go and check on your orders. So any of those orders that you placed to have something shipped out or mailed, you can check here pending orders, order history. It'll pull in your listings, or you can add your listings in here, which is kind of cool, right? So super neat there. And they have this, what's called an APM program. Okay. So if we go to the automated marketing, this is your APM program. Maybe. Go. All right. Available marketing events, it shows here. I think I've got the whole office. You guys may not have that. I can filter by user. You can go into programs and hit APM. It didn't give me this earlier, so now I'm like, well, how did I get back to creating? So, oh, it's probably because I created one. All right, so let's, all right, so I'm just going to select one. So if you go into the products in APM, it should allow you to set it up. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to select, hey, what kind of automated marketing materials do you want the system to create for you based on your listings? Okay. So here, if I want, hey, every listing I have, I want postcards, I want social media, and I want image downloads or flyers, right? Then I can go to start customizing.
How did you get
that? I think you would get here by going, hold on, let me show you.
Because when I do products, automated marketing, it has my 2 listings.
Oh, perfect. Just click on one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you have a listing, just click on one of them.
The
if
little
you
edit place order thingy.
don't,
Okay, I'm with you now. It was the
are you with
box
me now?
with the check mark. Yeah.
Automated marketing.
I'm not on pain pills anymore, I swear.
Oh, here's my, if you go to your APM profile, so if you have listings there, hold on. There we go. Access. Why did it still select her? I do not know. All right. You can select your profile, which allows you to set it up. So this is kind of what it should look like as the default when you go to set up your program. It should have your information here. It should allow you to upload your headshot. And then this would be include or resident. So when it sends these out, like you're going to send out mailings, I'll show you, you're going to be like, oh, this makes sense now. It gives you the option to include or resident, where it gives you the name or resident on a mailing address. Okay, it's giving me that option because I've selected that, hey, I want postcards to go out. I want flyers to go out, right? I want these to come. I want brochures if I wanted those, social media, and image download, right? So it gives me lots of different options there and then tells me if I'm subscribed or not. This gives you the option to go in there and edit things. So I can go in here and I can hit change template for a postcard, and I can select what template I want to go out for this new listing. And then if I can add default comments, like check out this new home, right? Or new listing coming soon, right? Or price change, I can select default comments that are going to be on this postcard. I can select how I want it to go out and my coding options. I'm going to try not to mess with this one too much, only because I feel like it's pulling up Jennifer's information and not mine, which is making me nervous, and I don't want to mess with anything. Let's try going back to the original. All right. Let's see if I can get to my, oh, there we go. Now I can mess with it. All right. So now, so from that products, automated marketing, I just went to my APM profile in the upper right-hand corner. And this allows you to set it up. So here's where I could go, hey, I want a headshot. So I could hit edit. Here's my headshot gallery. Hit update. Perfect.
Okay, I'm lost again, sorry.
So I hit, so I went into products, right? And then from the drop down, you could select automated marketing, or from this list, you could select automated marketing. And then here's where it showed you your 2 listings or any events that have been finished or completed. Up here in the upper right-hand side, I'm really bad with right and left hands, just for the record. It says APM profile with a little like silhouette next to it. I clicked on that, which takes me to my profile, so I can set this up. Here's where I can select my headshot.
Okay, I'm there now. Okay.
Okay. Oops. Default. Right? Hit save changes. Now it's given me my default headshot there. If I want it to include or resident, I could click yes. And then here's where I can set those defaults for each of the things. So like my default comment for price change would be now with an, oops, I put and. You just click on it now with an improved price, right? Or join us for an open house one, or we have buyers, right? If I'm sending out a just sold. Here's how many postcards on the default radius list I would want to go out. So this is setting you up that anytime you've got a listing, it's going to go in there and automatically create these marketing materials for you. Okay, I just saved you like 5 hours of your life. Template. Here's what it's going to send out. Photo. There's what that one's going to look like. If I want to change the template, we just come down here to change template. And if I'm like, man, for a price change template, I want it to look like this.
Okay, and which one were you under? I thought I was following you, but I'm lost.
All right. So I am under APM marketing. So I went to products, automated
Okay.
marketing, and then in the upper right-hand corner, I clicked on APM profile. Are you there?
Sorry,
Okay.
I went to minimize it to so I can pull it up. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And then here you can edit all that stuff. You can come down here and say, hey, flyers. Here's what the flyer I want to look like for a new listing, for a price change, for an open house, for a sold, default quantities. Do I want it to be high gloss, matte, soft touch, or none for a flyer? Right? Brochures, social media, what ones do I want? What templates? Right? And then default URL for any social media management. And then here, if I want image downloads, you can do there. Once you select that, you hit accept terms and you hit subscribe. Now what's going to happen is once you hit subscribe after you've set this all up is anytime you have a new listing that comes on, when it detects it in the system, it's going to send you an email notification that says, hey, your just listed stuff is ready to be reviewed. And you can go in there, look at the proofs and hit approve and then send it on its way. And it's going to send them all out and get ready. And then if there's a price change, they'll say, hey, you've got things that are ready to be reviewed. You review them and send them out. So it creates that all for you. So it's all very systematic and it's all set up to do that for all of your listings. How cool is that? I think it's cool. Anybody else think it's cool?
I'm so glad I'm with this company because this is so much easier.
Very cool. I just have to figure out how to do it. I'm lost again, but I'll have to play in it. It's fine.
Play with it. Let me know if you have problems. So this has, this is really cool too, because in here, this has some different stuff in it than the regular OneDesign has, which is kind of neat. So, well, number one, if you want a name badge, you can get your name badge through here. It's got some other business card options, stationery, if you want letterhead, right? Here's all your branding. Here's where it takes you to the creative studio where we were before, but check out this seasonal marketing right here. Seasonal marketing. Look at it's got like sports teams schedules that you can just click on are going to be branded to you. You can send out if you have a farm, this stuff is really going to come in handy because in addition to sports teams stuff, I must have clicked on sports teams. So let's go back to seasonal marketing. Basketball schedules, football schedules, hockey, back to school postcards, birth announcements, birthday postcards, community, city specific marketing, Christmas photo cards, calendars, custom wrapping paper, Earth Day, Easter, fall, right? Groundhog Day, Labor Day, Living Green, patriotic. Look at all the cool stuff that's in here. They have so many cool things. Look, Valentine's Day is coming up, so let's click on that one. You can, it's got social media posts for Valentine's Day. It has small postcards. It's got happy Valentine's. Look, cream cheese buttermints. How to make them.
I was just looking at that.
How cool is this? You can just come in here, select these, update it with your information, send them to print. You've got your February mailer to send out to your database, or you've got your February thing that you're going to go walk your neighborhood with. Super easy and cool.
Those are cute. I needed a Valentine's Day thing for my
Wow.
farm.
Look
That's
at
pretty
cute.
cool.
Puppy love.
And all you need is love. How cute.
Oh, they even have things for springing forward. Oh my gosh. Thank you cards, tax tips. Holy cow.
Yeah, all sorts of things. So fun, make it super easy to get in here. You can sort this too. So if you're like, man, I want a video conferencing background, so when I go onto Zoom, I look really cool. look, you could like do that here. You could go door hangers. Here's your door hangers, the heart of my business. You are the heart of my business. You put your logo there. Let's have a heart to heart about selling your home. How cute is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so fun things in the seasonal marketing. So remember, to get to this one in your one login, you want to click on the Print Center OneDesign. Print Center OneDesign gets you to that menu where you have all of these options here.
Oh, wow. Oops,
Okay.
sorry.
Smart templates. I don't even know what these are. Let's look at them. Oh, not super exciting. Just listed. I don't know
This
why
is
it's
really bad because there's a lot of cute things, and I know there's that one sweet store also. One
There-
shop. Oh my gosh, this is not good.
one shop.
I'm gonna shop like crazy.
So here's your deal, right? With one shop, you could get in there. Oh, look at, you could have an ugly One Realty One Group Christmas sweater. Who wouldn't want that? All right. Flash sales, there's socks, there's water bottles, there's apparel. So if you were going to have a farm and go walk it or go door knock before an open house, great thing to have apparel that's like kind of casual, but yet branded all at the same time. Great way to get that right in here. Anything is possible. What is this one? Be golden, be you. Like anything is possible. Realty One Group.
At least they have cute stuff and the colors. You know what I mean?
Be
At least
golden.
you
be
actually
you.
kind of want to spend your money there instead of like other places. Not as cute.
Yes.
Don't want to spend your money on them.
Anything is possible. Right. So just fun stuff to wear while you're door knocking and doing things out in the community where maybe you don't want to dress up and look all fancy, but you still want to look professional. Great way to do that in here. And you can sort by polos or t-shirts or outerwear. So there you go. I just spent all your money. Normally I'm like, hey, don't spend any money. But today I'm like, spend it all. No. So anyways, was this helpful?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to play in it.
Good.
Oh, and I found out too, I have to find it. Did you already go over? I'm sorry, I was late. There's also a way we could do digital business cards. Tamara was telling me. I haven't found that yet.
Oh, it's probably under business cards, maybe. No, these are just printed ones, but it may be under the regular one. You could do
Yeah,
it.
we can do digital ones. Tamara showed me hers. It was pretty cool.
Nice. I haven't gotten that far yet. Here's how to upload your own PDFs for business cards, postcards, flyers. If you want to print those, we just come into here and you can upload them straight from here. You can also link back to the Creative Studio. This has a few other options for postcards and property mailings, business flyers. Oh, that's all for the office. So anyways, super cool, fun stuff that you can get into there. All right, any questions before we wrap up for today?
Amy, I have a quick question. First of all, thank you
Yes.
so much for doing these trainings. They are so awesome,
Absolutely.
so helpful. But I was wondering, is there a way to access these recorded Zooms?
Yes. So once Abby processes them, they always go onto my YouTube channel. So if you, she'll probably put a link in the comment box here in a second when she goes to take roll with that little link. I'm sure she'll put a link to the YouTube channel as well. And then we usually shoot them over to Carly in the office. So she usually posts them in the foxhole. And I'm not sure how often she's posting those, but the easiest way to find them is on the YouTube channel, because as soon as they're ready, they go on that YouTube channel.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. If not, I'll get the YouTube channel posted in the foxhole so you guys can find it again. I've posted it a couple times, but I don't mind posting it again. Any other questions before we wrap up today?
They even have a one flask. In
Dude,
black.
I knew you were.
gold.
I knew you were quiet because you were shopping. I already knew that. You were
Shop-
distracted by shopping in here. Get out of
Hey,
there.
Sometimes they have them in the office first, so you don't have to pay shipping. So they have them in the office, or if they're doing like a bulk order in the office, sometimes you can add your order to theirs, and then you don't have to pay as much shipping.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that's why I got my little book, my gold book that I use for my Zillow.
Oh,
Wait.
nice.
Yeah, it was like $11 or something. I don't know. Could be wrong. Look at these. Oh, they got beanies. You want me to send you a beanie for the cold weather up there?
No, she
Oh,
needs.
here, in case you guys didn't know how to get to the branding, through that link, I just clicked on the branding there. Super easy. If you come down here to affiliates, if you need our branding package, you plug in Fox right here. So branding affiliate Fox. Then that gives you, oh, number one, it gives you an email signature. But logos.
What one are you in?
So I went to under that page, the OneDesign, the one print or print.
OneDesign Print Center?
Yeah, the print store. You go to branding. And then once you're inside of branding, you click on the affiliates button. This affiliates button. And then it takes you to a page, you type in Fox.
I don't
And then
have
you can,
affiliates. I don't have as many things as you do on yours for some strange reason.
you should have affiliates somewhere
Under branding?
under branding.
Oh, my bad. There it is.
Okay, good. I was like, it should be there. If it's not, it's a fluke. I don't know. You click on affiliates, type in Fox, and then it pulls in all of the Fox assets. So you can click on logo here and hit download assets. That's how you get all of the Realty One logos that say Fox on them.
And this is under the same thing we were just on, or you clicked on a different thing?
I was here in this one, or in the
The OneDesign. Mm-hmm.
It's not OneDesign though. It's the Print Center, under the Print
Oh,
Center.
okay, Print Center. Okay.
Yep, and then branding.
Oh, branding. Okay, got it.
And
Thank
then
you.
affiliates. It's kind of hard to find because it's under
Oh,
affiliate.
gotcha.
You don't think of yourself as an affiliate, but we're affiliated with Realty One Group as Realty One Group Fox. So
Yes, got it.
okay. This also, styling resources would tell you all the color codes and everything and the fonts used for the logos and different things. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope that you found it useful. Hope that you learned something. We'll be back. Oh, I won't be back next week, but we will be back. So on Wednesday and Thursday, no, Tuesday and Wednesday, when we normally meet at 11, we're still meeting at 11 on this link because Abby will still be here. I will be gone. I have a conference next week that I'm going to be at, but Abby will still be here. This will be on. And then, which was nice because Rev Up has a session on mortgages, right? So Tristan's going to be leading that one. Our new in-house lender will be teaching you guys all about the mortgage basics, what you guys need to know. You don't have to go too in depth on mortgages, but you do need to know some basics, different types of loans, different things like that, how to communicate with your clients. And then on the other day, Malika, I think, will be with you from Old Republic Title Company, going over the preliminary title report, showing you what's important about that, how to read that, what information is on there, any hiccups and stuff that you might find when looking at that preliminary title report when you have an open escrow. So that'll be next Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I will be back on Thursday going over Barry's basics. So going over the MLS stuff, showing you how to do searches and different things, fun things like that. Some little tips and tricks inside of Barry's.
So when you just went over this last part about the logo usage and fonts, are those the fonts that they want us to be using? Or only for the branding or when you're sending out stuff?
Just with the brand. So if you just wanted to know, it just has like the color codes, and you can download the fonts that they use for the logo if you wanted it to match. So, or like see this cool like fonts in here. So you got cool options in there.
Are
But
we
you don't
supposed,
have
are we supposed to sign in and say we were here?
I don't have a link yet, so I think you're okay. You got brush strokes that you can download, textures that you can download.
At least the stuff is nice and it looks up to date.
Yes. All right, we don't have to log today. And then I'll get a link posted, Jillian, for you in the foxhole for the YouTube channel so that you can find that really easily.
Cool
Perfect, thank
beans.
you.
Okie
Thank you,
dokies.
Amy. I like this. I like today.
Good. Good.
I almost didn't sign on. I'm joking.
Me
I'm
too, it
always-
went by fast.
And Jillian, if you go into RevUp under like in your emails, there's the links to it that Carly posted.
Oh, there you go. Email. Check your search RevUp in your email and you'll find
Yeah,
it.
and they're there for YouTube and everything. That's how I got into here because I couldn't find it.
There you go. And keep in mind too, this link is the same for all the classes. So whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, it's the same link. So if you save it on your calendar one day, you've got it for all the days. Okay, fabulous. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day. If anybody needs anything, feel free to reach out to me. I will be gone next week, so I have limited availability. But if anybody runs into a hiccup and you need help, don't hesitate to reach out and holler at me. I'm headed to Utah, where it's actually colder than it is here, and there's more snow. So didn't know that was possible, but there you go. Heading to more
Safe
snow.
travels.
Thank you.
I'll send you
It'll
a
be
beanie.
fun. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
Okay. Be safe.
Bye. Thanks, Amy.